So, welcome back to another Sng Now, and this is a short little bit that we're going to be doing every week, just showing you what's going on around the studio. We have George here, and George's been working, helping me with the Moonwatcher head, which you can watch the complete video of. So, yeah, and what you're looking at here, of course, is the underskull and the sculpture of the actual face for Moonwatcher. And as I talk here, you can see some of the pictures that show what the sculpture looked like before I molded it and made this core. So if you watch our show on this, you'll get to see all the steps and how this was done. And this is being done exactly the way it was done for 2001: A Space Odyssey, although the materials are slightly different. We used two-part polyurethane 1630 resin to make the molds. They would have used plaster back then, but you know, this is what we did, so to make it a little bit more modern with the materials. This is the mold and core we just made all in 1 week, including the sculpture and the core and everything else. And over here, George is working on preening up this Iron Giant chest or upper torso master that we're going to hopefully be molding within the next couple of weeks. It's a lot of work still to do, but he's really closing on it. He's got this nice edge. It'll be like this all the way around. And so this is very slow progress because he's been helping me with all the other stuff that I'm doing here. But it's coming out very, very well. And once we get past this, it's going to go much faster because the other parts to make are not so difficult. And over here, we have the beautiful Mary Cachapalia, and she's doing her first sculpture ever she's starting to work on of a whale tail that is going to be done in bronze. And she's just in the very, very rough stages of just getting the clay on. And she hasn't done this before, but it's looking really good so far. So, what else we got going on? Of course, we talked about Moonwatcher. This is going to be started next week. I'm going to start roughing that out while I'm making the parts from the molds and making the actual articulated Moonwatcher head. Here's, of course, our Iron Giant head here. Adam, if you're watching, this is one George has been working on for you, preening up and getting ready to paint. Of course, we haven't done much on the Star Wars model, the X-Wing, but we will shortly. And I wanted to thank Elliot Brown. Elliot, thank you so much for that. That is so cool. It's a HAL pin that came from Comic-Con that was put out by Mobius, and he got me one and sent it to me. It's so cool. You know how I love pins. And George, thank you so much for the Deadpool watch. Allie Ray's had one. It wasn't good enough that she had one alone. He got me one. So thank you so much, George. It's very cool. So thank both of you guys for that. And you knew, Elliot, you knew, didn't you? Just what do you think you're doing, Steve? I can't think of anything else. Can you think of anything else, George, that I'm living out? We've been working on the movie. The pilot. It's up to there. But something is there. I'll get to that. And Tommy just sent us the first part of the opening title sequence score, which is really, 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 really nice. And yes, the book, But Something Is There, will probably be released next week or the week after. It is now in the process of being published by Amazon. So that's it from us, and thanks so much for watching. We love you a whole bunch, and we'll see you again next week. And be sure to watch the 2001 Moonwatcher Part 1, How to Build One show. That'll also be available. See ya.